Hello, this is Prince of Somnia, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. Last time, I went back and fought those trainers on the routes that I explored a couple episodes ago, and I've got quite a few more levels now. Most notably, Tyranno evolved! Yes! So now she's a pretty big powerhouse. Look at that defense stat. Like, compare that to the next bulkiest with Marshtomp there. It's just look at it, man. It's crazy. Not so much on the special defense, but, well, that doesn't matter as much, so whatever. I've got Bahamut out front just because everyone else is around level 30 or so. So, there you go. Forgot the Aqua Bike, so we're not going to explore that area on that side. Oof, excuse me. I had a little burp there. Well, I guess I am traveling pretty light. All I've got is this fanny pack. Some design elements I will question to the end of my days. Oh, by the way, off-screen I also used the TM for Dig on Bahamut just because she needed a really strong, or, well, not really strong, but a much stronger ground-type move. I also used the TM for Rock Tomb on Tyranno because apparently in this generation the Aron line doesn't actually learn Rock-type moves. Go figure. I really... You know, I don't want to say that, like, I have trouble getting back into, like, older Pokemon games. Because, I mean, I still will play them. It's just, I'm a lot more used to, like, modern conveniences, like, move pools that aren't shit. But I should probably stop swearing so much in my videos. But, I mean, because, like, in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I'm pretty sure, like, you actually learn some really decent moves for, like, the Trapinch line or the Aron line, moves that they can make use of, stab moves and whatnot, more so than they learn in this game. And it's really not so much that there aren't that many moves, it's just, I don't know, I guess back in those days, Game Freak made a lot more questionable decisions when it came to their, to the moves they put in the, Pokemon's natural learn set. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being more cut up about this than I should be, but whatever. That being said, one of my favorite Pokemon ever has a really, really shallow move pool, so maybe I'm, bitching for no reason. Oh well. In any case, let's just take down this Gloom very, very slowly. Yeah, unfortunately, I think Grimer is going to end up getting left behind pretty soon just because it's unevolved when... Oh, screw you, Pokemon Ranger Catherine. I should have switched to Gardevoir. Could have Gardevored all over your face. That's a very weird choice of words. Whatever, you get what I mean. Dunno why that took so long. Dunno why I suddenly started doing a lot more damage per hit. I won't question it. The damage range will work in my favor. But, let's, I'll switch to Bahamut on this turn so she can get more experience. And then I'll switch to something that can actually take Roselia down. Probably could have switched to Tyranno. Let's go Psychic. That'll get her done. There we go. Oh, Gardevoir. Even with an adamant nature, you still kick ass. Oh, had this been another generation of Pokemon, I would have totally reset for that, but since it's this one, I don't really care. It's more of a... voice crack. It's more of an annoyance in Generation 3 having the bad natures in the main series than anything else. Oh, I remember this guy! That feels kind of weird to say, but I remember fighting against this Breloom and thinking, wow, Breloom's actually kind of good, and it made me want to use Breloom, and now Breloom's probably one of my favorite Pokemon in Generation 3. Well, actually, as a kid, it was Shroomish, because I liked how cute it was, but these days, it's Breloom more for its usefulness. I mean, just look at that thing. It's almost taken down Belch, and Belch is no slouch when it comes to the defenses. And the fact that I named it Belch makes me want to record more Earthbound. I probably should do that. Like, but I don't know. I feel like recording Pokemon instead. Even though I've only really done like 3 episodes of Earthbound, all of which have been uploaded already, but whatever. Pokemon is fun. Oh, I was about to say, the Pokemon Rangers kind of remind me of, well, the Pokemon Ranger games a little bit. I did play, at least the ones I'm aware of. I never beat the first one because I thought it was ridiculously hard, and it kind of is. I mean, the whole circle X number of times, and if you remove your stylus, you have to do it all over again mechanic. That was a bad choice on Game Freak's part, but by comparison, Shadows of All, whatever came next, and then Guardian Signs was a lot easier. And I did play both of those games, and I did beat them both, but not a huge fan of the Ranger games, to be honest. It's a great concept, but, well, actually, it's not too terrific of a concept either, at least in my opinion. I thought it was okay, though. Except for Ukulele Pikachu, which was OP broken crap. But that's neither here nor there. I'd say as far as spin-offs go, I'm probably more of a fan of the Mystery Dungeon series. But that's more of like I'm a fan of the idea of the Mystery Dungeon series more than I am of actually playing them. Like, it's a really cool concept, but I struggle so much when I play those games. I guess because I'm just not a very good Mystery Dungeon player. Okay, took care of both those guys. Or, pretty sure they're... Well, whatever. Let's just go up here and get our Hyper Potion. And one of the parts I also like about this is that there's 2 ways you can go or multiple ways you can go depending on the bikes you carry around. I mean, it does point out the fact that you only really get to carry around one bike in at least this version of the game, and I kind of wish that wasn't the case, but... oh well. Alright, took care of that Bird Tamer, although... Bird Tamer's probably the wrong word to use, considering his team involved Tropius, but, not really much of a bird now, is it? Anyway, we've got these 2 partners in crime over here. I'm gonna bite my tongue on that one. I'm not even gonna say what no. Just no. Let's blame the Let's Player's curse on that one. Please. Do I have any Pecha Berries on hand? I do. There I go! Chicken tag again. I should have made a counter for that. Whatever. Item? An elixir! That'll be great for when I never ever use it! Hard to get items like that. I hoard them and then I never use them. I'm a pack rat, viewers, what can I say? I guess it's better than being a junk rat. Nothing behind there. You know, you guys are really, really bad lookouts. Just saying. I mean, if you're trying to, like, stop people from getting to the Weather Institute. Maybe one of you should stand on the bridge, and one of you should stand down here. I don't know, that just seems like a good idea. Also, I was expecting more trainers before we got to the Weather Institute. I'm pretty sure you can actually heal here for free. Yep, yeah, you can heal here for free, so I just wasted some items. Oh well. I was expecting more. This is, well, as I just said, this is the Weather Institute, which, as you can tell by the funky fresh music going on in here, is currently under attack. We're going up against Team Aqua, so I think I'll switch to Strike for now. Soon enough, Trap Inch will evolve, and I won't have to worry about taking double damage from water. Gotta wonder what they're doing at the Weather Institute. You also gotta wonder what a Weather Institute is doing. I guess I could kinda see sense in them setting up in a place that always rains. Although that just raises further questions, like how is the whole "it always rains on this route" thing sustainable? I don't know. By the way, even though I have Thunderbolt around, you're probably going to see me use Spark a whole lot more. Off-screen, when I was training up, I got into an interesting situation where Thunderbolt caused my emulator to screw up a little bit and repeat the whole part of the Thunderbolt noise, and it wouldn't stop until I reset. I don't know if that's going to continue to happen or not, but I'm going to run under the assumption that I will just use Thunderbolt only when absolutely necessary, and otherwise stick to Spark. It's not a huge loss, because I'm probably not going to use any other moves besides Thunderbolt and Spark on Strike for most of the rest of the game, but yeah, it's just something I wanted to say. It's not too frequently I get emulator screw-ups that bad, but it is fixable, and it only happened when I started abusing it, so whatever. Although, my DS emulator is a whole nother pit of problems, and honestly, that's the primary reason why I decided to Let's Play Emerald before I Let's Play Heart Gold, is because, or Soul Silver rather, is because I can't really get the emulator to work right. It kind of crashes on me a lot. Or in the case of Golden Sun Dark Dawn, it just corrupts the sound beyond all reasonable measure. You want to steal a Pokemon that has to do with the weather? I don't know, man. Something to do with the weather just probably doesn't sound all that great to me. I mean, unless it had the power to, like, destroy the universe with it or something, or, well, the planet with it. And again, I guess being in control of the weather could mean really bad things for the environment, now that I think about it. I mean, you could really screw with the climate here. Like, take this route, for instance. It's always raining here, right? Wouldn't that cause, like, horrible floods year-round? Wouldn't it, like, flood all the plants away? Or did the plants just adapt to it? Why am I even talking about this? This is a ridiculous amount of overanalyzation in a Pokemon game. Who knows? I've played this game like 30 times already. Oh, well, not 30, but at least 20. It's a big number. I did the math, viewers. I have over 100 days of my life in total playing Pokemon. That's a long time. That's a really long time. In fact, I think it's actually closing in on 200. And we got the grunts. After talking about my ridiculous number of Pokemon playthroughs. What can I say, viewers? These games are great, and really easy to plow through. You, fight me. I thought you appeared anywhere water was found. Oh, well, I guess they are pirates, technically, so... I don't know. Pirates like treasure, I guess? Who knows? Who really knows? Ooh, this guy's got 3 Pokemon. Totally unprepared for 3. Fortunately, grunt battles never take that long because they don't tend to be that strong. Hey, that rhymed. Damn grunts ain't strong, so they won't fight for too long. Yo. And the rough skin. Yup. Rough skin is a fun ability. I just wish it was on something that was a little tougher than Carvana, defense-wise at least. Yeah, Strike, just stay up front. Yup. Well, that's just rude. In mini-boss time against Aqua admin Shelly. Starting off, she's got a Carvana, level 28, rough skin for the ability, Focus Energy, Scary Face, Crunch, and Screech. Let's just take that thing down real fast. In Alpha Sapphire, she has a complete redesign. I mean, she also, well, actually she does, but she has a Sharpedo, level 32, rough skin for the ability, Swagger, Ice Fang, Scary Face, and Slash. And that's her only Pokemon. In Omega Ruby, she has, well, Magma Admin Tabitha will have a Camerupt, level 32, Solid Rock for the ability, Lava Plume, Earth Power, Curse, and Takedown. I believe in the original Ruby version, you will instead fight a Magma Admin Courtney and not Tabitha. Oh, swag. I imagine her team is not dissimilar to Shelly's. I don't actually know what it is because I don't write those things down. 2 swag for me. Can we please take this Mightyena down? Can we end what basically amounts to a dogfight here? No, seriously, that was basically a dogfight. With electricity. I kind of feel like that was cheating on my end now. Nah, it's not cheating, it's just Mightyena not being that great. Don't tell my friend I said that. She loves Mightyena. I kinda like the reason for Team Magma/Aqua attacking in the remakes. It's a little bit, there's a little bit more to it, I'll just put it that way. Mount Pyre? What's there? Or I guess they're just gonna pick a fight with them or something. I have no idea. And we get the Pokemon Castform! Castform is kind of an interesting Pokemon. Its main gimmick, besides its boob legs, is the fact that it changes form with different types of weather. I don't think it changes with rainy or with sandstorm weather, which I guess sandstorm really isn't a kind of weather. But when it changes form, it also changes type, as well as the move Weather Ball, and the move Weather Ball will also change type with it. So it's kind of useful. I don't recall Castform's base stats being anything too impressive, so it's probably not worth looking around, but I mean, it's a free Pokemon, so that's nothing to sneeze at, right? Eh. Whether or not you use it is honestly up to you, so... just keep rolling, Strike. I would like to get to the next town in this episode, but that might not happen because... guess who? It's boss time against Brendan again. Starting off, he's got Slugma, level 29, Flame Body for the ability, Ember, Rock Throw, Harden, and Amnesia. I honestly thought he was going to open with his Pelipper, but I was wrong. In the remakes, his Slugma will have Magma Armor for the ability, level 31, Clear Smog, Ancient Power, Flame Burst, and Rock Slide. Slugma's never really been anything to be afraid of, because it's Slugma. I mean, just look at that thing. That's not the face of something to be afraid of. Actually, Slugma kinda looks cute. I wouldn't pet the thing, but it kinda looks cute. Go Belch. It feels really weird not having a fire type to deal with grass type Pokemon. Because a lot of times, and I think I've said this before too, but a lot of times in Pokemon I like going with like a fire type, a grass type, and either, or a fire type, a water type, and either a grass type or an electric type. But in this time around, I don't have any fire types, and instead I have like 2 ground types. But I don't know. I'm hoping Belch is going to make up for that because it's a poison type. Anyway, his Grovyle in this version has Fury Cutter, Pursuit, Screech, and Leaf Blade. It has Pursuit, Leaf Blade, Agility, and Slam in the remakes. Wow. I was looking at my notes when that turn happened, and then I looked back, and Grovyle is gone. Go Belch. Go Belch, indeed. His Combustion will have Double Kick, Peck, Sand Attack, and Bulk Up, or Double Kick, Flame Charge, Quick Attack, and Bulk Up. And his Marshtomp will have Mud Shot, Foresight, Mud Sport, and Takedown, or Bide, Mud Bomb, Rock Slide, and Protect. Last, but certainly not least, is Pelipper. Level 29, Keen Eye for the ability, Wing Attack, Supersonic, Mist, and Protect. In the remakes, he will instead have Wailmer with Water Veil, level 31, Water Pulse, Mist, Brine, and Rest. He can also, depending on your starter, have a Lombre, Swift Swim for the ability, level 29, Absorb, Natural Power, Fake Out, and Fury Swipes, or, in the remakes, a Shroomish with Effect Spore, level 31, Poison Powder, Worry Seed, Giga Drain, and Growth. Man, that was a mouthful. Looks like he's, going for the Protect, because why wouldn't you go for the Protect, even though it's doing nothing for you other than letting you stall for a turn and make the video extend longer. Okay, can I just point out something? Like, okay, maybe Brendan's kind of not the best example, but like, compare the fight to Norman, and then compare the fight now. Like, we basically swept through his team like it was like made of paper, and just like we've come so far in so little time. It's wonderful. This is what evolution just does for you. Although heck, Grimer didn't even evolve and it still took care of his team. We got the HM Fly there. There's nothing we can do with that right now. You need the Fortree City Gym to actually make use of it, but it's basically like the Teleport Lapis in Golden Sun. It lets you return to any town you've previously visited, basically for free anytime you want. In the remakes, it's a little bit more robust in that it also lets you return to any previously visited route and dungeon, which is pretty cool. And it does work with Fly and not just the other thing you get. I've tested that myself. Okay. Didn't really see that on a Sprite. Don't know what this Scott person really wants with me, but shut up, Pokegear. Pokenav. Calling it the Pokegear was a bit of a knee-jerk reaction, but, I mean, it is the same thing. Rats. Let's put you up front. And then fight these two. I'll just do this off-screen. I want to make it to the next town before, this episode ends, so... Alright, got him. Yeah, there's still one more trainer here. I'll deal with him off-screen. This is Fortree City, probably one of the coolest cities in the game, to be honest, although it's really more of a village than a city, but whatever. We'll be exploring more Fortree City and beyond in the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. See you guys then!